Hello, friends. It's me, David White. You may recognize me from the Misconceptions podcast or from the Sins of the Father podcast, both of which are actual play podcasts of two different tabletop RPGs. But today, I wanted to talk to you about a different sort of tabletop game. And that game is Marvel United. This is currently my favorite quote-unquote board game or card game out right now. And I do not see enough people talking about this. So I wanted to shine a spotlight on Marvel United. It is from Come On, CMON, Cool Mini or Not, the same people who did Zombicide, which is another really great game that I enjoy. But this features Marvel characters and little chibi Marvel characters. They're so cute and little. But this is a game that, once again, I don't see enough people talking about, and it's my favorite game. It is a game of strategy and cooperation. There is no player who is playing the villain, which is so refreshing to me. I am the eternal game master, both with tabletop RPGs and with board games, and so it is so refreshing to be able to be on the same side as the other players. But it's a game all about cooperation, working together, synergizing, and it's really easy. It is very simple to pick up and play. At the end of this school year, I took Marvel United up to my school, my elementary school, and I taught some of my 5th graders to play, and they had a blast. It was so fun watching them strategize and be like, no, don't go there, go over here. It was so fun watching them get into this game and play it, and it is truly a great game. I mean, the physical game is beautiful. Look at these. Look at this mini. Look at Venom. Look at Red Skull. Look at him. He's so evil. And then look at Captain Marvel. And I know I don't have my minis painted yet, which is a shame, but I am an awful painter. Maybe I'll hire somebody to paint these minis for me because they begged to be painted. But I don't see enough people talking about this game. I wanted to shine a spotlight on it, and I wanted to do that by playing Marvel United on TableTop Simulator on Steam. Like I said, this game is gorgeous, but my minis are not painted. And while I love playing the game and I love feeling the minis in my hands, I just think watching a video of me moving unpainted miniatures around the locations would be kind of boring. And Tabletop Simulator does a great job of populating everything you need to play, of having these little colorful standees for the characters. It just does a great job of showing the game. And I think that is the best way that I can represent to you how much fun this game is to play. So let me go ahead and pass it over to myself. I'm going to show you how Marvel United is played. Transition noises. Alright, so when you load into Tabletop Simulator, this is the screen that you are going to see. You're going to have a join button. There are always people playing games and offering for you to join. I think last night I was on and somebody was saying, hey, who wants to play Uno? And then earlier today, somebody was saying, hey, who wants to play Betrayal at House on Haunted Hill? So there are always cool games that you can join right here. But I'm not joining a game. I am playing by myself. So I'm going to click Create, Single Player. It pops up all the different games you have access to. I have the Marvel United mod right here in my workshop. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to load into it. And I just want to show you just how neat this UI is. It's going to populate everything for me. You see it's populating cards up here. It populates the gaming space. This is a very slick UI. And if I want to scroll or zoom in, I just scroll in on my mouse. If I want to zoom out, I scroll out on my mouse. I use WASD keys to move around, and the arrow keys adjust and rotate the camera angle. Don't want to make y'all sick or anything, but you know, you can adjust the camera angle, get closer to the table, get farther away from the table. It's neat. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you how this game works with Tabletop Simulator. And if you have already played Marvel United and you're familiar with the rules, you might skip this part. I'm going to be going through some of the setup, but I'm also just going to be showing how Tabletop Simulator sets everything up for you. So if you're interested in watching that, stick around. And of course we have our choose setup right here. I'm going to click the standard setup. There are lots of different game modes you can play, but I'm just going to do standard. I'm just showing you just kind of how to play Marvel United and why I like it so much, and also why I like Tabletop Simulator. Did you notice that when I clicked standard, it populated some items over here? It populated a FAQ sheet, an achievements booklet, and the actual rule book from Marvel United. Now I could zoom in and get really close to read all this text, or I could just hover over it and press the Alt button, and it blows it up right there in front of me. So we have our FAQ booklet, we have our achievements booklets, which looks like if you're wanting to add some challenge to the game, and then we have the Marvel United rule book. Now this is pretty neat. I need to show this to you, but if you click this little arrow, it'll actually flip through the pages of the Marvel United rule book. Now you can just click the Alt button to blow it up right there in front of me. So this would be pretty sweet. If you were playing with somebody on Tabletop Simulator that wasn't familiar with the rules, you could just grab this and take it over to their side of the table and just slap it down in front of them so they could read it themselves. Yeah, just cool. I'm going to put that back right in its spot. And now let's actually get to continuing to set up the game here. So I'm just going to do the core box challenges. You know, don't need to do anything fancy. I'm just showing you how this game is played. And I'm going to choose location. I'm going to do the core box locations. Just some typical Marvel Universe New York locations. It picks out 6 locations. It deals it out to us. And this is, well, if you have played the physical version of Marvel United, you, like me, might have a least favorite part of this game, and that is setting up these tokens. Setting up the civilian and thug tokens and threat tokens. The threat tokens are the worst. I can never find the threat tokens. I have to end up dumping out all the tokens just to find these 6 stupid skulls. But in Tabletop Simulator, it deals it all out for you. We have our civilian tokens, our threat tokens, and the game calls these thug tokens. But I was playing with somebody recently, and they made me aware of just the negative racial connotations towards the word thug. And so when I play this game, I do not use the word thug. I use henchman. So if you hear me using that word henchman, that is just me trying to get rid of this negative connotative word, because you know that's the least I can do to help make things more equal and justified for everybody. I don't know what I'm saying, but let's go ahead and choose our villain, and I want to do just the Avengers fight from the movie Avengers. I want Loki, and I want all his threats. And you see it automatically deals out the threats to us. It deals out the health tokens. And we're going to go around and we're going to check and see what all of these threats are. And we're going to read Loki's card here in a moment. But first, let's grab our heroes. So, we're doing the big 3. We're doing Captain America. Let me grab Cap and bring him down here. Got his deck, got his mini. And I've noticed that in Tabletop Simulator, if I hover over something and kind of just hold down the click, it'll pick up that entire deck or stack of tokens or whatever is going on with that. It'll pick up the whole thing. And if I just click it just real quick once, it'll only pick up 1 card or 1 token. So we have Captain America, we have Iron Man, and I'm also going to grab Thor. Thor is not in the core box. He is from the Tales of Asgard box, which comes with Thor and Korg and Valkyrie and Beta Ray Bill and Loki, and also comes with a cool mechanic called the Trader Challenge. But I'm not doing the Trader Challenge. I'm just want to do a typical, the stereotypical Avengers fight. They all get together to fight Loki. And you also notice that Loki has moved, and that's not because Loki is tricky, he's a trickster, but the game automatically picks where Loki starts at. So Loki's going to be starting at the New York Police Headquarters. And so that means all the heroes are going to start across the board from him. And it looks like they are starting in Avengers Tower. How appropriate! This game's already shaping up to be pretty nice. So let's go ahead and deal out some cards. If you want to shuffle a deck, you hover over the deck and you press R, and it will shuffle it for you. Do you see those little swish swish of the cards? Swish swish. And then I'm going to draw some cards. Now, I could, of course, right-click, and I could come right here to draw, but that gets a little tedious, especially if I have to draw more than one card. So I'm just going to hover over it, and I'm going to select how many cards I need to draw, which is 3, and press the number 3 on my keyboard. And it draws 3 straight to my hand. 3 from Iron Man, 3 from Thor. Now you see the cards are on the table right in front of my space. And if you were playing with more than one person, each player has their own corner of the table, and their cards will be there as well, but you can't look at their cards. They'll be face down. I can also come right here to where they're in my hand. Look at this beautiful artwork. Just gorgeous, gorgeous chibi artwork. Now, let me kind of explain how this game is played. So, at the bottom of each card is an icon. Really, you have 4 icons, which makes this game so simple, but it allows for a creativity and a strategy building that I just haven't seen in a game before. It is simple, but it can get so complex and strategic. So let's go through what these different icons mean. This little green arrow at the bottom of Captain America's card is your move card, or your move action. Nope, I'm getting very D&D right now. It's your movement. So you can move 1 space in any direction. Captain America couldn't just jump across a board with his move. He can only move 1 space to a location adjacent to him, and these locations will act as spaces. So that's what the move does. Let's see, right here we have a move and a punch, so that means I get to do 2 things with this card. I get to move and I get to punch in any order. When I punch, I can deal damage to the henchmen and move them to the center card, which I'll explain in a little bit. I can deal damage to Loki's villains in the locations, these threat locations, these threat villains. Or I can deal damage to Loki himself, but I can't hurt him at first. I'll get to a little bit more about that later. And then we also have this star icon, a heroic action. And with a heroic action, you can save civilians, or you can place heroic tokens on these threat cards. You see with this threat card right here, there are some stars, some heroic actions. And so if I used a heroic action on this card, I'd come right here, and I'd just click and drag away really quick, click and drag away really quick. There we go. And I would come and drag it and place it right on top of the card. Now, if you are OCD like me, you notice that it's crooked, and you don't like that. So I'm just going to rotate it with the Q key. I could also rotate it with the E key. I'm going to rotate it with Q, just so it's just perfect. And then drop it right there. So that is what heroic tokens do. And if you get 3 heroic tokens, and you get to take this card and move it, and you reveal a special effect for the location underneath. Now, let's look at this. The wild token. I got a double wild on my first hand. This is crazy. So the wild token lets you move or attack or heroic action. You get to pick which of those three main tokens you want to do. And with a double wild, you get to do two of anything. It can be two different things. It can be two of the same things. However you decide to use it. Double wild cards are each deck, each character has one. Very, very useful. Very powerful cards. So here is how we win. We win by defeating Loki. But like I said, we can't deal damage to him at first. The reason we can't deal damage to him at first is because we have 3 mission cards. These mission cards are Rescue Civilians, Defeat Henchmen, and Clear Threats. And I just showed you can place your heroic tokens on these threat cards, and then you grab the little purple threat token and you drag it over to the middle. Let's go ahead and look at Loki's threats. First one, Illusion. Loki can't take any damage as long as he is in this location. Okay, so we need to bust up that illusion before we can deal any damage to Loki if he is right there. Next, okay, Illusion again. Let's go to Times Square. Here we have a Frost Giant, one of our threat villains. Bam! I'll explain what Bam does in a little bit. And deal 1 damage to each hero in this location. And that little heartbeat monitor shows how much health these Frost Giants have. These Frost Giants have 5 health. And here's the other Frost Giant at Avengers Tower. And then over at Avengers Mansion, we have Master Trickster. If Loki takes any damage while in this location, each hero in this location also takes 1 damage. I kind of chuckled, I don't know why, but that reminded me of the line from Thor Ragnarok, more specifically. Thor Ragnarok, where Thor's talking about he turned into a snake and I hate snakes. And they just stabbed me. I don't know. He's a trickster. If Loki takes any damage while in this location, each hero in this location also takes 1 damage. So we have these 6 threats, and then we have Loki himself. Let's look at Loki. Let's look at his health first. This is a 3-player game. I know I'm playing it with only 1 person, but I have 3 characters, and so that means Loki starts with 5 health. Let's just double check his health real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. So the UI on this is very good, but if you're playing a single-player game, it doesn't really take into account that a single player could be playing more than 1 hero, so it just populates with single-player health, 3 health. But since we are playing a quote-unquote 3-player game, he starts with 5 health. So let's click and drag away real quick to grab 1 health token. Click and drag away real quick to grab another health token. Boom. Now I have 5 health. Okay, let's keep going. Special rules. When a hero is KO'd, Loki doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, draw another Master Plan card and add it face down in the storyline. Okay, that is pretty devious, because the way Loki wins is if all the heroes run out of cards, like they have no cards in their deck, no cards in their hand, or he wins if he runs out of cards. So him being able to play another Master Plan card face down, being able to play 2 cards in a turn, will mean that he's going through his deck very quickly. So if we run out of cards, or if Loki runs out of cards, we lose. Most heroes, or most villains, I should say, most villains also have a victory condition. Loki does not. Loki is just trying to either get you to lose your cards or get all of his cards out first. Bam! Deal 1 damage to each hero in Loki's location. And Overflow. If a civilian or henchman token can't be added to a location, Loki gains 1 additional health, and he may go above his starting value. So if we overflow, Loki can get tanky real quick. And I think I've gone through everything. So let's go ahead and jump into this game. So we're going to go, Loki, the villain, always goes first. So So I'm going to shuffle his cards real quick. I'm going to grab one. Oh, nope, I grabbed the whole deck. I forgot. You got to click and drag real quick. Put it down there, and I'm going to press the F button to flip it over. Let's see what we got. Ooh, okay, so the way you do villain cards is you start from the top and you go down. So first, he moves one space, and villains don't get to choose where they go. They always move clockwise. So he's going to move from New York Police Headquarters to Central Park. All right, he also bams. And remember what Loki's bam effect is. He deals 1 damage to each hero in this location. There are no heroes in this location. But the Frost Giants also bam. So the Frost Giants deal 1 damage to each hero in this location. This is despicable. This is the worst way we could have started this. So that means all of my heroes, Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor, are all going to take 1 damage. And when you take a damage, you discard a card. So let's deal with Captain America first. What do you want to get rid of? Oh, that's a very good card. Oh, that's the best card. Okay. I'm going to throw away his move and punch. Ugh. Alright, let's look at Iron Man. A move. Advanced combat. Distribute 2 attack tokens from the pool among any number of heroes. Ooh, that's real good. Iron Man. Move and a punch. Okay, let's just move. Let's get rid of his 1 singular move card. And Thor. 1 punch. 2 punch. 1 heroic. You know what? I'm going to get rid of that heroic. Okay. So whenever you discard a card, you put it at the bottom of the deck, which would be pretty easy if you were playing, the tabletop physical version. But the way I have found to do this is to hover over your deck and press F to flip it, and drag your card and put it on the bottom. Flip it, drag your card, put it on the bottom. Flip it, drag your card, put it on the bottom, and then just flip them all back over. That's how I do it. Okay, so he moved, he bammed, and now he spawns civilians. So let's double check that real quick. So right where he landed, that's what that orange arrow means. He spawns 2 civilians. So grab 1 civilian, put it in Central Park, and we cannot put another civilian in Central Park. It is full up. So that means if a civilian or henchman can't be added to a location, Loki gains 1 additional health. So we click and drag real quick. Click and drag real quick. Click and drag real quick. There we go. Alright, so on Loki's first turn, he's already at 6 health. But we're not done spawning yet, because he spawns 1 civilian in each adjacent location. So grab another civilian, put it in Times Square. Grab another civilian, put it at the New York Police Headquarters. Okay, so we have... Okay. So we're going to need to deal with this overflow real quick. Alright. Now that Loki's turn is done, let's go to the heroes. You know what? Let's just go in this order. We'll do Captain America, Iron Man, and then Thor. So Captain America goes first. He's going to draw 1 card. I'm going to hover over the deck, press the 1 key to draw 1 card. Okay, so I have a move with the leadership ability, double wilds, and a wild. Okay, so Captain America's first turn could be very veritable. But what do I want him to do? Maybe Captain America shouldn't have been the first one to go. Oh well, I said it. Now I gotta do it. Okay, let's do this. Captain America is gonna move. And you also see that it has a special text right above the token. It says leadership. Give a wild token from the pool to another hero. And I'm going to give a wild token. I'm going to give a wild token to Thor. So there's a couple of ways you could do this. If I was playing the physical game, I would grab the token and I would put it right next to Thor. so that every time he moves, his token would move with him, and I would just have that physical representation of him having the wild token next to his character. I could also grab it and put it on top of his deck, or like right above his deck, or I could draw it and put it in my hand. And you know what? I think I don't want to clutter up my hand, so I'm just going to grab this wild token, and I'm going to put it right above Thor's deck, so that whenever I draw his card for his turn, I just have that reminder he has a wild token to spend. So Cap gets to move one spot. I'm going to move... Oh, man, this is very risky. I'm going to move Cap to Times Square. Oh, man, that feels like a very dumb move, because if that Frost Giant bams, Cap is going to take another damage. But it's what Cap would do. Alright. Don't die, Cap. Let's draw a card for Iron Man. Push that one key. Drag over here. Okay. Alright. Iron Man's a little punch happy to start this game. You know what? Punch he will. I will play the double punch card. And this game has a very cool mechanic of teamwork baked into it. Because whenever you play your card, you get the tokens at the bottom of your card, but you also get the tokens at the bottom of the last hero's card. Now, since leadership is not at the bottom of the card, Iron Man does not get access to Captain America's leadership ability, but I do have for Iron Man 2 punches and 1 move. And I'm going to spin those 2 punches to deal 2 damage to this Frost Giant. Oops, put that right there. Alright, 2 damage to the Frost Giant, and I'm going to move an Iron Man. Oh man, he has a bunch of punches. I'll move him to Times Square as well, so we can start working on this Frost Giant. I probably should have moved Captain America to Avengers Mansion. Oh man, this is risky. Very risky. Now I'm just going to throw these tokens in the bin, so I don't have to worry about them. Alright. It's now Thor's turn. I did everything on that turn, right? I punched twice and then I moved? Yeah. So let's see. What does Thor have? He has his punch. He has 2 punches, and he has his double wild. Wow, okay, I got 2 double wilds in my hand. And he also has this wild token. And you know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to double punch and use my wild token to do a 3rd punch. And I'm going to deal 3 damage to this Frost Giant and go ahead and get it off the board. So I'll grab the Frost Giant. I'll bring it over here. I'm just going to flip it upside down by pressing F, just so I know that that threat has been cleared. Also, I get to grab the threat token. No, not you, Thor. I'm going to put you right here in the middle. I get to grab the threat token, and I get to move it to the Clear Threats mission card. Now, since Thor is ending his turn on a location that doesn't have a threat, he gets to use this location effect. Let's see what the location effect. End of turn, you may search your deck for 1 card and set it aside. Then shuffle your deck and place that card on top. Ooh, okay. So let's see. I have not seen Thor's deck, so let's see like what he has. Okay, so there's that. Oh, what's this? Mjolnir. 3 punches against a single enemy in your location and move once. That's very nice. Moving heroic. Moving a punch. Moving a punch. Okay, so it looks like Thor's very versatile in movement. Okay, we got another Mjolnir. Got 2 heroics. Oops. Click and drag real quick. 3 Mjolnirs. Okay. 3 Mjolnirs and a wild. Okay. I'm going to take one of these Mjolnirs. Put all the cards back together. There may be a faster way to do this. And if there is, I'm sorry. But I didn't know.
Oh my gosh, dude, just grab the card. Jeez. Sometimes it doesn't like pick up my click when I'm actually like clicking over the card. All right. So flip it over. Press R to shuffle. And then, oh yeah, let's flip it over. I'm going to put Mjolnir on top. Nice. So 3 heroes have gone, so that means it is Loki's turn. I'm going to grab Loki's card. No, I definitely had mine over Loki. I'm going to grab Loki's card. There we go. Put it right there. Press F to flip. And let's look. So he moves 1 space. No BAM, thank goodness. And 2 henchmen in his location. And then 1 henchman in the adjacent locations. I can already tell that's going to be a bad thing because he moves here and he gets 2 henchmen to put here. And we put 1 henchman down. And we don't have space for another henchman. So that means we get to draw another health token for Loki. Another health token for Loki. Putting him at 7 health. And then he also spawns, what was it? A henchman and a henchman. So 1 henchman. Wow. I don't know where that thinks it's going. Grab 1 henchman. Put it over here at Avengers Tower. And we put a henchman here in Central Park, but it's full. So Loki once again gets another health. Oh my gosh. So you see how quickly Loki can get tanky if if we allow him to overflow. So right now he's sitting at, oh, that token did not go on straight. He's sitting at 8 health. This is ridiculous. Okay. And now it's the hero's turn again, and you go in the same order that you established on your first turn. So that means Iron Man's going first. Nope, I said that wrong. Captain America is going first. 2 wilds, 1 wild, a move and a punch. Okay, you know what? We've got to do something about this overflow. So I'm going to play my double wild. I'm going to rescue 2 civilians. And do you see how the civilian tokens just like snap and click right into space? Oh, it's so cool. I love it. Oh, flip it back over. Oh, I only played my 1 wild. I need to play my double wild. Boop. Double wild. Place right there. Okay. Now it is Iron Man's turn. Draw a card for good old Tony. What is this? Power recharge. You may draw cards until you have 3 in your hand. Okay, that'd be pretty good if he was running low on health. Boop, 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 boom. Distribute 2. No, I don't think I need that right now. I need to punch and move. Okay. And remember, I also get Captain America's 2 wild tokens from his turn. So I'm going to grab my move and a punch. And I can do these in any order that I want to. So I'm going to punch a henchman. I'm going to, you know, let's just make it even. I'm going to punch another henchman with another wild. And then I'm going to use my move to move here. And I'm going to rescue a civilian. So I got my punch, I got my move, and I got my 2 wilds. Not a bad turn for Iron Man, clearing out some of that overflow. Alright, now it is Thor's turn. Let's draw 1 card for Thor. Let's see what you got. What? Mjolnir? Who could have foreseen this coming? I did. I saw it coming. Last turn. You did too, because you were watching this video. Unless you were looking away for a moment. I have a move and a punch. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna play my Mjolnir card. And I'm gonna move Thor over here. And I'm gonna deal 3 damage with Mjolnir. 1. Wait, 1. 1. Oh my gosh. There we go. 1. 2. 2, 3, and I also have 1 punch from Iron Man, so I'm going to deal 1 more punch. Sorry, I got distracted. I was trying to stack all those health tokens. I forgot that I was recording a game. It's 4 health and 1 move, and then I'm going to move back to Avengers Tower. So here comes Thor. Yaha! Comes in, smashes his frost giant, and says, "Peace out," and goes back to Avengers Tower. And because I'm ending in Avengers Tower, I may search your deck for 1 card and set it aside. Let me grab these health tokens before I forget about them. I'm going to drop them in the bin. Boop. You know what? Let's see. What do I want? What do I want to get for Thor? Do I want another Mjolnir card? I think I do. So let me go find a Mjolnir card. Nope. Wow, are my Mjolnir cards the next 2 cards I'm going to draw? Incredible. Okay. Yes, let's stack all these back together. I'm going to keep 1 Mjolnir card out. I'm going to shuffle the deck all up. Tabletop role-playing may be getting, or not tabletop role-playing, Tabletop Simulator may be getting a little buggy because I have a recording software running in the background. It usually doesn't have this hard of a time picking up and moving stuff around. There we go. Flip it over, shuffle it up real good, flip Mjolnir over, and put it back on top. Alright, my 3 heroes have gone. That means it is Loki's turn. I'm going to bring Loki over here, put him down, flip him over. Let's see. 0 and a bam. Oh, this is not good. So Loki doesn't move, and he bams. And remember, his bam effect is deal 1 damage to each hero in Loki's location. Captain America is in Loki's location. And if you also remember, so is a frost giant. So that means Captain America is taking 1 damage from the frost giant, 1 damage from Loki, and that means he takes 2 damage. So I'm going to have to discard both of my cards. And that also means Captain America is KO'd. So I flip it over. Oops. Man, I had my double wild in my hand too. Now it's at the bottom of the deck. Maybe I can find something that will shuffle my cards together. So, Captain America is KO'd. That means he will have to skip his next turn. And I just pressed F to flip him over. He'll have to skip his next turn, and Loki activates his special rules. When a hero is KO'd, Loki doesn't activate his BAM card. Instead, he draws another Master Plan card and adds it face down to the storyline. So hopefully this card that we're playing face down right now is like a super awesome card that Loki just won't get to play. But if Loki uses up all of his Master Plan cards, we lose. Also, if he knocks out Thor and Iron Man, if he KOs all 3 heroes, he wins. So. Oh. Flip that card back over. So, it's Captain America's turn, but unfortunately Captain America cannot go, so it goes to Iron Man. It's Iron Man's turn. Gonna draw a card to start his turn. 2 wilds. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play these 2 wilds. I'm going to play the double wild card. Kind of play a lot of these really early just to get rid of the overflow. And I'm going to grab a henchman token, move it over here to the middle card, and I'm going to grab this civilian token. Move it there as well. Oh, and I also get to do what Thor did on his last turn. Let me be strategic about this. Yeah, I'm going to move right here. I'm going to move to the New York Police Headquarters. I said, let me be strategic about this while I'm playing a game about strategy. Let me go ahead and draw for Thor to start his turn. Look, another Mjolnir card, but I'm going to hold on to that. So I got 2 wilds from Tony, and I have an attack. And, I'm going to play this single. Oops, flip it back over. I'm going to play this single attack, and I'm going to use 1 wild to move, and I'm going to use my attack to attack. What a novel concept, I know. And clear out that frost giant. So hey chat, can I get a count? How many frost giants has Thor defeated so far? Did he defeat the last one? I think he did. And he's going to rescue this civilian. Dang, man, Thor's coming in MVP already. Let's hope we win and Loki isn't his own MVP. Now, since Thor's ending his turn here, I get to activate this effect, which means I may rescue 1 civilian from this location. Well, I just rescued the last civilian from this location, so nothing happens. Okay, so 2 heroes went. The 3rd hero goes, which is Captain America, and since Captain America skipped his last turn, he is now un-KO'd. And that means I get to draw 3 cards. Okay. Cool, I got a leadership. Got 2 of those, 1 of those. Okay, and I have 1 punch. So let's just move. Let's move old Cap. I'm going to move Cap to Central Park and use the single punch from Thor to get rid of that henchman. Alright, 3 heroes have gone. It's Loki's turn. Let's see what he has. Master of Illusions. Move clockwise to the next location with an illusion card. Okay, which I think would be New York Police Headquarters. So he goes back to the New York Police Headquarters. And he bans. So he deals 1 damage to Iron Man. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this card. And you'll see why in a moment. Go ahead and put the Advanced Combat Analysis on the bottom of the deck. Come back over. So I dealt 1 damage. And let's check what he spawns. So he spawns 1 civilian in his location and in his adjacent locations. So I think, excuse me, Loki. Yep, great. Another overflow. So grab a health token. There we go. Oh my gosh, that means he's at 9 freaking health. Good grief. And grab another civilian. Place right there. And another civilian. And put it on the shield helicarrier. And I think that token fell over the side again. Yeah, it sure did. So let's just put it on top of the stack. There we go. 9 health. Oof. Okay. That was his turn. And now it is Iron Man's turn. So Iron Man draws a card to start his turn. And I'm going to play this Power Recharge card, which gives me a heroic action, and I get to draw cards until I have 3 in my hand, which means I'm going to draw 2 cards. Get myself back up to full health, so you can hear the repulsor sound whirring up. Marvel, let me know if you want me to do any Foley sound effects for you. I think that was pretty spot on. And I'm going to rescue the civilian. And I also get a move. I don't have to move Yeah, I don't have to move, but I am going to move. I'm going to move over here to the shield helicarrier, and hopefully I can start clearing out some of this before we overflow. All right, let's go to our MVP, Thor Odinson. Thor, your brother's giving me a real headache. What can you do? I can do 2 wilds, a heroic and a punch, and a move. Andy has a heroic from Iron Man, so let's do this. Let's move. Use that heroic to rescue this civilian. Oh, hey, you know what? I just noticed something. I never grabbed the threat token from that frost giant. So let me put that. No, not there. Not there. Right there. Okay, so I'm getting close to filling up 2 of these cards. Now, here's a little pro strategy tip for you. So don't ever rush to fill up 1 single card. Because if you rush to fill up 1 single card, look at what it says. It says, if you clear 1 of these cards, the villain acts after every 2 hero cards. Instead of going after every 3 cards, it would be every 2 cards, which means that he's going sooner, doing more BAM, spawning more things, but also using up his cards more quickly. So as much as you can, hold off on filling out 1 of these mission cards until you're very, very close to filling out 1 of the other mission cards. Because if you fill up another one, then you get to deal damage to him. And if you complete that 3rd mission card, every hero draws 1 card immediately. They get 1 more health. So that's why I'm kind of splitting my time between these 3 mission cards so that I can try to get them all at the same time. So I'm not left with Loki going every 2 turns and me still not able to damage him. Now I say all of this, and I forgot whose turn it was. It was Captain America's turn, right? Oh gosh, oh jeez. Yeah, because Tony saved somebody right here, and he moved over here. Yes, that's right. So it's Captain America's turn. Nope, don't want to do that. I just wanted to move. And let's look at our cards. What you got, Cap? Leadership. Give a wild token to somebody. 2 heroics. And another leadership. I will use this leadership to rescue the civilian. And I'll give my wild token to Iron Man. Because I think he's in a pretty good position to use that wild token. And now it's Thor's turn. Thor draws a card. Oh my gosh, no, I'm such a dummy. Thor was supposed to go. Okay. So what did I just draw? I drew this card. Let me put it back on top. Yeah, I got out of order. Shoot. Okay, it'll be fine. We're doing it live. We'll just remember. Chat, can I get a reminder in the chat to do the turns in order next time? Thank you. Yeah. Okay, whatever. So did I already draw a card for Thor? Has Thor taken any damage? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I'm just gonna say he has 3 cards. ADHD, everybody. Double wilds. A heroic and a punch, and Mjolnir. And he has a heroic from Cap. No, definitely don't want to use that. I don't want to use my wilds already. Yeah, I do not want to use my wilds already, and I definitely don't want to use Mjolnir. So I'm going to play the heroic and a punch. I can't save anybody, but I can punch this henchman and move him to the middle card. Alright, 3 heroes have gone, albeit out of order. And then it's Loki's turn. Alright, he moves 3 and he spawns. So 1, 2, 3. Hello, brother. And he spawns 2 civilians. So, 2 civilians. Oh my gosh, it won't let me grab a civilian. There we go. 2 civilians. And 1 civilian in the adjacent locations. Whoa, where are you going? Let's just mosey on back over here. There we go. And 1 at Avengers Mansion. Okay, not a devastating turn. Actually, not devastating at all. Alright. Let's draw for Iron Man to start off the hero's turn. A wild, 2 punches, heroic, and a move and a heroic. Okay, and I have my 1 wild left over from Cap, and I have a punch and a heroic from Thor. So I don't think I'm going to use my wild token this turn. Let's see, can I clear this? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's what I just looked at. 2 punches. 1 wild. Okay, I cannot, or actually can I? I can clear it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clear. Wait. No, I can't. What am I talking about? Oh, I was looking at this. Yeah, let's do that. I'll do the double punch. Give him the double punch! I'm going to punch these henchmen. Oh no, now they're all messed up. That's gonna bug me. Let's just move them all right back. So how are you? Welcome. This could go on an oddly satisfying video of me just moving everything back in its rightful place. Just everything snapping right back in. Everything has a space. And then, yep, I'm gonna rescue this civilian, and that means I have the civilian card all filled out. The civilian mission card, I should say. And that means Loki is going to go after every 2 heroes. So that means I need to clear out either threats or thugs, henchmen, really quick. That might not have been the smartest thing for me to do, but what the hell, I did it anyways. So, that was Tony's turn. And now it is Thor's turn. Captain America does not go in between Iron Man and Thor. Okay, so let's see. What does Thor have access to? Double wilds, a move, and 3 attacks. Oh my gosh, I have 2 Mjolnirs. I guess I'm going to play my double wild. Oh wait, no. There's no point. And I have 2 punches. Man. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Move. Oh wait, that's Iron Man's card. Yeah, shoot. I'm gonna play my double wild. It feels like such a waste. But I definitely don't want to use my I don't want to use my Mjolnir yet. I want to save that for Loki. So I'll rescue 1 civilian, and since we don't have anywhere to put those civilians, I'm just going to put it right back here. And then I'm going to move. Now, you know what? I'm going to move right here so we can hopefully start clearing this out. Yep. And that's all I can do. Alright. And that means it's Loki's turn. Alright, let's flip it over. Oh no. So Loki moves 4 times and he bams. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aw, poor Cap. Jeez. Loki is just picking on Cap. I'm going to get rid of these double... Or actually, no, maybe I won't. Yeah, I'll get rid of the punch. Actually, was he spanning? No, he's spanning. I'm going to keep the punch. Oh, indecisiveness. All right, let's put it right there. I'm going to flip Captain America's deck over. Put my double heroic on bottom, and then flip it back over. So he bams. Deals 1 damage. The Frost Giants are gone, so they don't bam. And let me move Loki out of the way. He will spawn 2 henchmen in his current location. 1 henchman in the adjacent location. So that is actually good for me, because now I can get those henchmen out of the way and cap out that card. Let me move Loki back onto the card so I know where he is. Because Lord knows I will forget if I don't remember. Okay. I'm going to play my double heroic, and I'm going to use my double punch, or no, my double wild from Iron Man to move these 2 henchmen to the middle card, and then move the whole mission card off the board, and now Loki is open to damage. Unfortunately, I don't have any more attacks left on me, so I'm just going to grab 2 heroic tokens, and let me rotate it. Put 2 heroic tokens on this threat card, and hopefully we'll be able to clear this off, because that illusion card means that Loki can't take any damage as long as he's there anyways. So Captain America has gone, and that means it is over to Iron Man. Alright, Tony, what can we do? He has distribute tokens. Yeah, but he doesn't have anybody to punch. Thor doesn't have anybody to punch. I'm going to play this single... Yeah, I'm going to play a single heroic to grab a heroic token and put it on his location. I don't really need to save that civilian because I'm not really worried about overflow right now, and since we have already capped out the save civilian mission, I don't really need to do that anymore. Oh, hey, I totally forgot that I have 3 tokens from Captain America as well, so I'm actually just going to put this one right back. And that means I have cleared this threat. Flip it over, add it to the deck, and Tony is ending his turn as Shield Helicarrier, which means he may move to any other location. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Where do you want to move, Tony? It feels lame, but I'm going to move right here. So hopefully we can get this out as well. All right. Loki's turn. We only have 5 master playing cards left. Oh boy, 2 and a bam. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Let me just put him in the center. 2 and a bam. Okay, so he deals damage, but nobody's there, and then he spawns 2 henchmen to put at his location. Okay. And then he spawns 1 henchman at his adjacent locations. Alright, so looks like Avengers Tower and Avengers Mansion are about to overflow. I'll need to do something about that. If you could do something about the overflow, that'd be great. Draw 1 card. for Thor's turn. Hey, and speaking of overflow... Oh, wait, no. Loki is now... But do I do that? Do I risk... Let's see, if I move there and deal Mjolnir to Loki, I can do 3 damage. But if Loki does another overflow, he gets 1 health back. You know what? I think it's worth it. I'm going to play Mjolnir. Alright. So with Mjolnir, I get 3 attack against a single enemy in your location and a move. So that means Thor is going to move. And he's going to deal 3 damage to his brother. So 1 damage. 2 damage. And the whole card. Why not? 3 damage. Alright. So how much does that mean he has now? Just click and drag it. Just grab it, please. He has 6 health. Is that how much he started with? Nope. He is still not at his original health yet. Okay. So Thor comes in swinging his big bad hammer around his head and deals that damage. And now it is Cap's turn. What can we do, Cap? I have a move from Thor. I have a punch. Okay. I will play... Okay, let's see what I got from Iron Man first before I decide this. Because this game is all about teamwork and working together. Yes, I will play this. I will do this thing that you have requested of me. Play that. Oh, hey, I think I just realized something. Yep, I never grabbed this threat token. I'm going to put it right there. So I get my move from Thor. That means I move 1 space. And I deal 2 punches to these henchmen. And also, since I'm ending my turn here, I get to rescue 1 civilian for free from this location. For free! And it's Loki's turn. Big bucks, no whammies. 0 and a bam. That is not bad. Because Thor has 2 cards left. I'm going to get rid of this fella. So flip Thor over. Who hasn't wanted to flip Thor over? Am I right? And flip Thor back. Alright. That was not bad at all. And now it is Iron Man's turn. Why does Iron Man have so many cards? I guess it's because I recharged. I promise I'm not trying to cheat. I got 1 wild. Oh wait, I know what I'm going to do. I already looked at this. I am going to move and use 1 heroic action to clear the illusion threat card. And that means I get to move this threat token to here. And that also means that threat token, or not threat token, that mission card is cleared, and that means everybody gets to draw 1 card immediately. Nice. So a nice little recharge for everybody. And let's see what this effect is. End of turn for Central Park. You may move up to 2 civilians or 2 henchmen in any combination from this location to any other location. Dang it! I wish it allowed me to grab tokens from other locations, because I would totally grab from Avengers Tower and Mansion and try to clear those out. But yeah, I'll just keep it. I'll keep it there for now. That civilian doesn't need to go anywhere. It's not threatening anybody. So that is Iron Man's turn, and now it is Thor's turn. And you know I gotta do it to him. You know I gotta give it to him. give him the hammer. So he's going to deal 3 damage to Loki. Maybe if I can get it to work with me. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright, so that means Loki is now at 3 health. And I think I used up all my Mjolnirs. I think he only had 3 Mjolnirs, and now they're all gone. Oops, not yet. He's not defeated yet. Alright, 3. Alright. Oh my gosh. Palm sweaty. Mom spaghetti. Flip it. 5. No bam. And spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back with Cap, but he's not doing any damage. He's just spawning some people. Don't mind me, I'm just going to spawn some people. So, sorry, I forgot that I was doing a video right now. Oh, dang it! Alright, so he can't... yeah, so he can't spawn any henchmen or civilians in this location. So that does mean that he is going to overflow. Let me just double check the overflow rules real quick, because we can't place 2 tokens here. If a civilian or henchman can't be added to this location, Loki gains 1 additional health. So it's not 1 additional per token that can't be placed. It's just a flat 1 additional health. Okay. That scares me much less than I thought it would. So now Loki's back up to 4 health. And you see I only have 2 spots remaining. The game is not over when I fill those 2 spots. I'll just start taking out cards and keep playing, because the game only ends when Loki has played his final 2 master plan cards, or until all my characters run out of cards. So that was Loki's turn, and it is now Captain America's turn. Alright, Cap. What can we do? Okay, so I have a move and a punch. I think I know what I want to do. Let me just double check these locations real quick. Move and punch. Search your card. No, I don't want that. Oh, dang it. I thought these were 2 different locations. Because there's a location that lets you switch out one of the cards you've already played with a card in your hand. And I was going to try to get that double wild back. So I have a move from Thor. I have a... yeah, let me do that. Wait, let me see what Thor has real quick. Thor has Heroic, and that's it. Yeah. I'm going to play a punch and a move. Which means I'll deal 1 damage to Loki. 1 damage to Loki. Thank you. And I will move to Avengers Tower to end my turn. And since I'm ending my turn there, I will search my deck for 1 card and put it in my hand. And I think I know what I want. Oh no, I don't have it. I'm a dummy. I thought I had my double wild token in my deck still. I guess I played it already. Where is it? Where is it? Where is Martin? Oh, it's way over there. I thought I went back in my deck. Oh, man. Oh, jeez, Rick. Okay. Well, I'll put this punch and move up top, since we're now in the fighting mode. Let me move this Loki card out of the way so we can continue to play. And it is Iron Man's turn. Right? Boop, boop, boop. I always get weirded out why Iron Man has so many cards, but he recharged, and then he got a card for that. But you see, Iron Man now has no more cards to draw from. So he's not going to be KO'd until he runs out of the cards in my hand. So let's see what we can do. Ooh, I like this. Let's not do that. Did I just copy that card? Or did I just move it? No, I think I just moved it. Alright, I'm going to play this move card, which means I get to move one. And I also have a punch from Captain America. So I'm going to play this punch. I'm going to play this punch. And deal 1 damage to him. That means he has 2 health left. And I'm going to deal... Wait. What's that card say? To any number of heroes. So I can give 2... Yes! Oh, wait. Ah, man. So close to victory. I'm going to give 2 punch tokens to Thor. Dadgummit, man. Just grab the attack token. There we go. Alright. Go with this other attack token. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to use this wild token that I got so long. It's been 84 years since I got this wild token. To deal 1 more damage to Loki, which means he has 1 health left. And then I cough on him really hard and he falls over and takes 1 damage. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him there. Loki's turn. Well, let me move this cap card out of the way so I know where it starts. Oops. Let's flip it over. Alright, Loki, what you got? 1 and bam. Each hero alone in their location takes 1 damage. If no hero is alone, draw another Master Plan card and add it face down to the storyline. Oh, thank God that Iron Man is alone. Okay. Oh no, this is actually not that great. Because he moves and he bams, and that means Thor... Oh man! Thor is KO'd, and he has those 2 attack tokens. Okay. So... Whoa, what's going on there? Flip it. Put it on the bottom. No, flip it. And then flip it all again. Okay. So that means Thor's KO'd. He's going to miss his next turn. And Iron Man will take a damage because he is the only... hero who is by himself. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these heroic actions because I don't need them. Oops, not Loki. All right. And that was Loki's turn. That means it is Iron Man's turn. And hey, look, since Iron Man discarded last turn, he has a card to draw. Okay. Do. Oh, wait, it's not Iron Man's turn. What am I saying? Iron Man just went. That means it would be Thor's turn, but Thor is KO'd. So that means it is... Captain America's turn. I'll draw a card for Captain America. And with the power of justice and God and anime on his side, Cap will play the final blow to Loki. And Loki is defeated. Woo! Okay, I did not know if we were going to survive that fight. Yeah, woo! Alright, well, let me go ahead and pass it back over to me now that Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man have defeated Loki and stopped the Chitauri invasion and saved the world. Let me go ahead and pass it back over to me to wrap things up. Transition noises.
All right, so I hope after watching that gameplay, you see just why I like Marvel United so much. I have the physical game here. I actually bought this at Walmart. I didn't say that at the beginning of this video, but I bought this at Walmart. I'm sure you could find one at your local Walmart, or you could go online and buy it if you didn't want to go to Walmart. I also just dropped an absurdly large amount of money on the next edition of Marvel United on Kickstarter, the X-Men version, and I'm very excited to get my hand on that game as well. But now you have seen Marvel United for yourself. You've seen how it's played. I hope that you are interested in this game. I hope that you'll find some copies of it and buy it. There's an active group on Facebook, and I know people are selling box sets on Facebook, both of the expansion and the core set. And you can also go to Cool Mini or Not, find the game there. You might be able to get onto the Kickstarter. I mean, the Kickstarter is way done. But maybe you could like do a late pledge or something like that. But this is a great game. I highly suggest you play it. I'm in love with it, and I'm going to keep playing it. So if you would like to see me keep playing it, if this was entertaining for you, let me know. Maybe I'll do some more of these videos, because like I said, I'm going to play this game, and you could watch me play it if you want to, or you could not. It's your choice. You just let me know. But yeah, maybe I'll invite some friends to play it with me, get some more voices besides just mine on this little thing. But yeah, I hope that you go find Marvel United, play it for yourself, have some fun with it, and remember, as always, keep it nerdy, y'all.